Hello everyone, you are on the AS Masters Leather channel and today we are making a wallet again. What do we need for this? The first thing we need for this is such a skin. This is crocodile skin, a joke, not a crocodile. This skin is very similar to a crocodile, but this is not a crocodile skin. We also need crazy horse skin, dark brown. Pockets. Wings for a coin purse, the coin purse itself. Well, of course, a lining, where without a leather lining. I will try to tell you what we will have. The main part is such a large wallet for lovers of large wallets. This is the outer side. Naturally, our inner side is laid out like this. There are pockets, a coin purse, cards, hidden pockets, as we will always do. That's why we'll need a lining. Here will be a compartment for the driver's license. So, the dimensions of our product, the main piece is 22 centimeters by 15 centimeters. The inner piece is 20 centimeters by 15 centimeters. The inner two pieces are the same, they have dimensions of 15 by 9 centimeters. The coin purse has a full size of 18 centimeters by 8 centimeters according to the classic. Well, of course, our wings for the coin purse have a size of 4.5 centimeters at the bottom, 2.8 centimeters at the top, 6 centimeters. And of course the valve, our valve consists of two parts, it has a size of 6 centimeters by 2.5 centimeters. So let's start the first section, which will be on the left side when we open it. So here we will have the rights like this, then higher, another section under the card. There may be one more, I don't know, one or two more sections under the card will be laid out on each side. We took about 1.8, we put the card exactly and the height of our hole will be approximately like this so that it can be clearly seen on the right when they lie here. So after we have measured everything, we slightly move the card around it, it was clearly visible like this, we draw. And the other side is exactly the same, we get such a drawing. And the same on the other side. And we get this kind of pattern, and this pattern needs to be cut out. For the most precise trimming of our edges, especially in these areas. I try to use punchers, I choose in this case, this is an 8mm puncher. I put it aside, I outline. If I am satisfied with everything, then I already make a cut. I recommend doing it on the floor so that it jumps less. After punching, we trim. And after that, we punch around the perimeter. After when we do it all, we put our card and estimate where we will have a cut-off. The cut-off should be so that it is convenient for us to put it here and get it out approximately here. After we have cut everything, we put our card in the city where it is convenient for us to cut it, it will be better to get it over the card where there is a cut. So we knocked it out here, now we need to cut it here. All the same, I decided that there will be holes for 2 cards, the right one and 1 card. The distance from the edge of the point to the edge of the point is exactly 6 centimeters. What we will still do here, as I promised, I will show you clearly such a film. It would seem that it would be visible to me, but if you put it like this, it becomes almost transparent. And you need to glue it here. Now we are waiting for it to dry and punch through the perimeter. Someone will ask why I did it all over this perimeter. I glued it, very easy and simple answer. So that it does not cling to the case when we put the right one, so that it just does not cling to anything here. We begin to sew from here and along the perimeter. After we have sewn it all, now we need to sew the lining like this. And then only here we make a pocket. So after we have sewn everything here, we have a pocket. It turned out that the card is inserted here so that it does not fall through. Now we need to sew a leather lining here. After everything has dried, we cut it off. After when we have cut and punched everything here, we go to the second one. We come to form the second part of the division. We probably start with a coin. I have already prepared it, I have already punched it. Now you need to install the buttons and, in principle, calculate how it will stand here in what form. So let's see what we got. I have already marked everything so that everything is clear here. We sew the wallet marked, that is, this is how we leave the pocket here. Here we make 2 cuts for the card. As a result, we get a card. You can put it here and here we punch it. After we have punched it here, we proceed to the cut. After we have cut it, we need to make a hole here. And so we have completed the sewing of the coin purse. I immediately made it under the card. You know how to do it and immediately put the leather lining here, fixed it all with clamps so that it is glued. Now we have to punch everything here in this part to punch, this part to punch and prepare the valve. So we have punched everything. Pay attention that in this part, in the lower part, we do not punch to the end. In the upper part we punch everything, in the lower part we leave such a small gap. That is, we do not sew and that's it. The first, the second stage, here we also punched everything. And I want to note that first you need to sew here, and then you can sew here. So after we have widened this part, this one is wider, it turns out like this. We have 2 options for the development of the valve, either we sew this part from here, or we begin to sew this part. But before sewing this part, we need to put a button and a valve. How to work with a valve? We prepare our valve. After we have punched everything here, we carefully glue it all with a mirror. The glue needs to be smeared well so that there are no such leaks. We also apply glue to the second part. The valve will be working, so it will go back and forth. We need everything to be carefully glued and not glued. So here we carefully glue. After everything is applied, I try to glue it all as clearly as possible. So I marked everything, prepared it, you can punch. Do not forget this important detail, here you need to remove the tension for strengthening. If you use thin leather, if the leather is under the fold, you can make such a washer and put it, and then install the button here. So we put the button here, turn it over and also install the button on the valve. If it holds well and opens only with effort, it means that we did everything correctly. So we sewed this part. Now what we need to do, we need to sew the second part. Do not forget about the valve, then process the edge as well. You can even notice a slight drop and, in principle, our shirt will be like this. It turns out to be pretty. We proceed to the second part. So when we almost reach the middle, we need to insert the valve. The valve is already prepared, so we just need to sew it. We sew our valve. The process of sewing the valve is not easy. Do not forget to pull up here. We continue to process the edge. After we have leveled it, we still need to process a little chemistry. We smear it. While this part dries, we can smear the other side and leave it to dry for a few minutes. After that it is all smeared and a little impregnated. You need to process the edge a little. Thanks to such processing, the edge becomes beautiful and so on all sides. This is almost ready. The only thing left is to sew this part, because without this part, it seems to me that it is just a little unfinished. Yes, we also rounded the edges a little bit, but it looks very beautiful. So we finished our wallet. Here we sewed it. I think you will agree that when it is sewn here, it looks much more complete. This is how we got it. Here we have two hidden pockets, such long ones. On this side, two, and the main department. I also give a lifetime warranty for my work, because I am sure in the quality of what I do. If you like this video, like it, subscribe to the channel if you are not already subscribed. Leave your comments, ask questions, suggestions. See you soon, friends, bye.